Hello everyone, I'm TJ,
I'm Ollie.
and today we'll be finding out the public general opinion on Islam in the UK.
Okay, can I just get your name first?
It's Luke Donnelly.
Luke Donnelly. Okay, first of all, what's your perception of Islam in the UK?
In what regards? In the way it's treated, or
In your opinions towards them?
I have absolutely no issue with Islam at all. It's no different to any other religion. Every religion has its issues. Every religion has certain things some people don't like, but it's nothing to do with the people in itself.
First question is, when you hear the word Islam, what immediately comes to mind?
Immediately comes to mind is the Quran and the Muslim side and the Middle Eastern side of things. It's nothing bad, but you just imagine you have that image in your head of with the turban and the long dresses. Well, I call them dresses, but I don't know the technical term. But first thing that jumps into mind when you say Islam, that's what comes into mind in my head.
So our first question is, what's your opinions of Muslims in the UK?
I think they're misrepresented, just because of all the stuff that are going on in terms of like the terrorist attacks and stuff.
Okay.
I don't think they have a positive portrayal.
Okay, and you don't think that portrayal accurately reflects how they actually are?
I think it reflects a small minority that interpret the Quran as they might do.
Okay.
I don't think it reflects the whole of the Muslim population.
Okay.
Because I think there's extremists in all different religions, but I think Muslims are probably the ones that's targeted more so than other religions.
What immediately comes to mind?
What comes to mind? I must admit, I just think about Leicester, to be fair, because of just the large community of people who worship Islam in the city. To be fair,
My first question is, when you hear the word Islam or the term Islam, what's the first thing that immediately comes to mind?
Well, Muslims, of course, and just the Islamic State, but nothing really bad that comes to mind. It's just that all these extremists that kind of put a bad name for Islam and stuff.
So the first question is, if I was to say Islam, what's the first kind of things to pop into your mind and things like that?
I think, I don't know, because I don't know more about the religion, but it would be how the media is portrayed, like negative, more about terrorism and stuff like that.
Okay, and do you think how the media presents like Islam and Muslims affects the way people think about it?
Probably, but obviously media doesn't portray everything clearly anyway. I've got more like Muslim friends and they're fine, and the way that the media portrays and the way I see their lifestyle is totally different. So I think, yeah, whatever you said.
If you don't know people from a certain group and all you see is a perception dictating the manners of people as if they are all one, then yeah, you're going to see that as being reality. For example, if all you see in the media is Islam is oppressive, Islam is causing terrorism and that's all you're going to believe because you don't know any better.
And one of the most accounts, if you look at what the Islamic people do, it gets branded terrorism. And if you look at the actions of terrorists, acts of terrorism by the white people, it's not terrorism. If you look in the case of Raoul Moat, who shot at the police and went on a rampage, he wasn't branded a terrorist. You look at the pilot recently who just crashed a plane. If he was Islam, they were saying terrorism, but he's not. So they're saying he had mental issues, he had depression and so on. So I think, yeah, it's very unfair how they are portrayed in the media.
Other religions do stuff that doesn't conform to like the beliefs of their what they're supposed to do. Like everyone has their own interpretation of religion. It's just not focused upon as much as Islam. I think since the 7/11 attack, I think it's just gone downhill from there.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think there is a bit of a negative influence to what happens overseas, but to me that doesn't really affect me. So I know that what happens in Syria and what's happening in Libya, to a certain extent, does give an overall negative image of the religion as a whole, but in the UK it doesn't really seem to be affecting me personally that much.
I think it sort of poses a sort of stereotypical view of what these people are, but that's not necessarily everyone. It's just what the media want to show you. They're not showing the good things that are happening over there. I'm sure there is good things that are happening, and yeah, I just think it's a bit one way.
They're trying to I think they're trying to scare the public and just make it feel like the government and more people, or the media, have more control than they do. because they're just, well, we're just scared and just keeping everyone in the public like, actually, don't. These are the people that you need to clear off with, and yeah, it's all a bit bad, really, the media and stuff.
Well, cheers, man. Thank you for partaking. Nice one, you too.
Thank you.
Cheers, thanks.
I hope that was fine.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay, thanks a lot, man. Brilliant. Cheers, Chris. Nice one.
Right, fantastic. Thank you.
No worries.
Cheers, mate. Fantastic. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's good.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Cheers. Thank you.